Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our wonderful Rimworld colony. Everything is going pretty good, actually. Everything is going fairly well. Thought I shouldn't say that because we know what the game is like for listening and trying to screw us over. Yeah, this is where our base is currently at. Last time out, we got distracted. Oh. Okay, that's fine. The massive lag made me think we were about to instantly get attacked. Nope, they were just giving us some sunglasses, a carbon fibre face mask, and some flak pants. Cool. I say it's carbon fibre. I feel like plastic fibre is the equivalent. Maybe it's just like a. I thought it was like a ballistic mask. I actually think it's more just like a doctor's mask. I forgot to do the title on Twitch. Whoops. Hold on, I can fix this. Quick, copy and paste from YouTube. Oh, I forget. Because you have to set up the YouTube one up, like I say, a while in advance. I just forget sometimes. I'm not very smart. Okay, I know. We know this. Let's update that. I'm not going to bother with some of there. That's fine. Right, we're fine. We have a car. We actually do have a car, though. We can't really race much. We have the Incognito, that is our muscle car, that I honestly think we're unlikely to use unless it's a really desperate situation. So, yeah, the plan for today might be to go to space, or might get distracted messing around with the new mechs and stuff. Bo, aren't you? Oh no, I thought you were engaged. Never mind, I take it back. Well, your flirting frenzy isn't going to go very far, my friend. There is no one. There's no one that has interest in you. I am sorry to inform you. I do digress ever so slightly, though. Yeah, we are going to. What is supposed to be stored? I guess steel is supposed to be stored here. Let's put, if we clear all and put uranium there, clear all and put shade there. I just need to make a little bit of room in here. But yeah, we have got these. We were currently working on making this tung steel and stamponents so that we can test really whether it was any good or not. This massive turret. See this one here? No, I don't think I want an auto gatekeeper. This is what we. Okay, so we're the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper was what we were after, but to get the gatekeeper, we have to do this thing. The decoy antenna, and I'm a little bit scared. A little bit scared of the mechs that are going to come after us. I guess we could build this first. There's an auto cannon as well. I wanted more of a machine gun. So the gatekeeper looks like, I'm no expert, right? But this looks like the sort of thing you have on a battleship that like protects it from, I guess, I was going to say missiles, probably from drone swarms these days. It looks like one of those really, really high rate of fire. If actually, I wasn't even reading that. I was just looking at the picture. But, okay, we've researched the Legion part of it. But yeah, it looks to me like one of those kind of super high rate of fire guns. But it says multi-barrel machine gun, typically used on spacecraft and maritime ships. High rate of fire. So yeah, that's what it is. Which, funnily enough, I quite want. I quite want that. Yeah, we did figure out we could make the killdozer as well somehow. I don't know how we make it. We were researching at one point. It came up as an option. No idea what we need to make it. Oh, okay, right. So we need to trigger the mech assaults to even start going down that route. So yeah, we need some bits and pieces which we currently don't have. And to do that, we've got to piss off the mechs. And honestly, I have no idea how strong they might be. I don't know if they've got any special abilities that could give us grief. So yeah, slightly concerned. What I am going to do is we're going to keep... Right, I think we're going to keep shotgun turrets sort of around here. This is kind of a in case of a wall breach. In case of a wall breach, shotgun turrets are quite useful. That is finally... We were building a new hospital also. I mean, flamethrowers are fun, right? But the problem is they make a big mess. It's often not quite worth it. Sure, we can stick that in there. We will also stick some charge turrets around the place. The stun turrets are useless. But yeah, we can stick some charge turret. My logic here, my logical thinking here, is that if we are going to see a breach, is likely to be in at the doorways, right? They're likely to target those. Bo and Sakura. Bo, were you trying to flirt with Sakura and they were not interested? I get the feeling that's what you were doing. These sentry ones were... Grenade launcher, don't want that. Autocannons are powerful, but I don't want autocannons inside my base. Autocannons are just too liable to blow up myself, essentially. Well, I'm a little bit wary about using them. So, yeah, we will... do we need it? Is it anywhere good to place this? I don't think we do. I think we'll go with just these shotguns. Turrets. Right, Bo is losing this fight. By the looks of it, what happened? Sakura insulted Bo's self-control. Well, I mean... I think Bo got a little carried away and is getting the beat down of their life at the moment. Sakura, don't kill Bo. Jeez. Bo has been decimated. Sakura did not give a crap about that. I think Sakura had a point, and Sakura made sure that Bo knew it. Oh, that's fantastic. Also, nobody cares to rescue it. Blindas, could you just go and... Cisco is on the way, but just go dump him in a hospital bed. Someone can go tend to them. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, you use the last of the Glitter World medicine. Oh. Hello! Well, start as we mean to go on. I guess it's going to be one of those. It's going to be a combat-heavy stream. I'm okay with this. We'll be fighting mechs a lot today, apparently. Honestly, I'm not that worried about a psych ship, because I've got tanks that can deal with this. I've got tanks and I've got rocket artillery, and you are not going to beat them. I can tell you that much. Now, I don't have to worry. I will put everybody inside. There's no reason to risk people. This is a 9,000 point raid, so I will be expecting them to come with maybe a War Queen, some Centurions, Diabolos. They've got a War Queen. Nope, they've got 2 War Queens, 15 Centipedes, and 2 Centurions. It's a heavy raid. Like, that's a big raid. The War Queen is literally the best. No, it's not. The Apocriton is the best mech they have. I don't think you have an Apocriton with you, though. No, you do. No, do you? I thought there's an Apocriton behind there. Might not be. Yeah, I mean, what we'll do, we will get people into tanks. We will get the rocket artillery spooled up, and in probably about 2 volleys, we will decimate a large portion of the mechs. It's nice to have that kind of firepower on tap when you need it. Honestly, like some of the... Oh, we do need to shout at somebody to go and... that's why that's not been replaced, because for some reason it was on disallowed. We do need to... ever so slightly allow that. And I need to shout at someone to go fix the wall up. Dyson, can you fix the wall by any chance? Who's a builder? Firebird. Can you go fix that wall? That wall is important. I got distracted. Drake, thank you very much for the gifted sub, by the way. A roadcar salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. Noodlebrain as well for the resub for the 79th month. It's a lot of months. Thank you so much for the continued support. Monster Alex in chat. How are things? Things are not too bad. I'm currently full of pizza. I'm currently full of pizza. I've rearranged my office and Eve is sleeping where she shouldn't, as is normal with cats. Now we've had a core wedding. Surely we're due a world-ending event in this now. Yeah, absolutely. There is definitely a world-ending event in our future at this point. Firebird, thank you very much for the bits. I say character update as usual. Let's see if you remember them all. Let's see. Belisarius is over here doing some building, doing some repairing actually. Got a bit of bionics going on. Generally pretty happy. Yeah, generally pretty set. Firebird, yourself is... Yeah, you got synthetic heart. Apparently you're outside. You were trying to repair the wall, to be fair. Generally doing pretty well. Romance chances are very slim. Now, what were your other ones? I know it was Hammond, who was in the hospital, having got in a fight. Not too bad of a fight. Generally, though, not doing too badly. Bit of a chance with Drake, that's about it. But yeah, Hammond's doing okay. Nokia is... Kimura and Nokia joked about ridges. Okay, good stuff. Not great chances for you, but generally fairly happy, doing fairly well. A decent character in all of this. I know you have another one, and I can't for the life of me remember which one. I think it was one of the Star Trek ones, but I don't remember. I think you had 5. Oh, it was Gordon. Yes, it was Gordon. Thank you, Caleb. It wasn't the Star Trek ones. It was Gordon. Good old Gordon. Who is somewhere in my list of characters. Too many characters to keep track of. There you are, Gordon. How are you doing? You're doing good. Jet is currently eating in your bedroom. Why not? Fiero is having he's having a good time. So yeah, there we go. That is, yours are doing pretty well. All your characters are doing pretty good at the moment. No major problems going on. I didn't look into anything to recruit this chap, who is quite good, but we are not going to be able to. I have a feeling they are going to have to get... that's why we're having so many issues with them, because alcohol withdrawal. That would explain it. I don't really pay attention. The Quinn thing with bits. So evening, Alex, and all. I hope you're all well. I have about a 4% chance of getting to space tonight. Yeah, it's not a great chance. I get distracted. What can I say? It does happen. Does happen quite a lot. Drake, saying tonight I joined the Broken Computer Club. Oh dear, my game PC has gone for repairs. Already of an annoying audio problem in its software hardware. So I will cheer for the sidelines. Ask about myself, Reva, and Lucky's well-being, and praise the cube. We do not praise the cube here. Got it. Drake, where are you on the big list of names over here? You are currently doing some research. I mean, you're doing okay. Oh, you asked out Hammond and got nowhere, so you're a little bit sad about that one. Yeah, okay. Don't quite know why you slept on the ground. Did it say ground? It did say ground. I sometimes read that as wrong. No, let's say slept on the ground. I think I misread someone that slept in cold on the ground, but either way. But you're mostly alright. Reva. Where is Reva gone? Over here is a very good character, actually. Does not like Tare. They broke up last time around. Reva's got a chance with Paul. That's a dangerous thing. Yeah. Do you really want to go and try and get with Paul? And Lucky, I think Lucky was Lucky one of the cats. Lucky was a husky. There you go. 2-year-old husky. Having a good old time. Chilling in MG's room with Unlucky. Well, I didn't even do that intentionally. Oh, that's fantastic. Like, yes, I absolutely could have set that up. 100% could have done that deliberately. It's much funnier that that's happened completely by accident. I love it. Right. Let's get... What carpet have we used? We've normally used the woolly pastel green. Let's... There we go. Let's get some carpets in here. New bedroom. We've got new bedrooms we're going to make, and then we've got a new hospital to make. We'll look at upgrading bits of the old hospital, because the other hospital's actually a bit crap. It's a decent size, but it's... Spock, stop having a joint in the hospital. I was about to see what with Ricardo, but Ricardo is fine. What did you fight? No idea. Amazing. Fire birthday bits. Saying Gatekeeper sounds like some guardian from a fantasy game. Yeah, I mean, it absolutely could be. Absolutely could be some form of character from... Why is there silver in the meal output? Why have you... Oh, no, wait. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll just store foods in there, but... Thanks. Weird system. I mean, we haven't got any food being made at the moment, so it's fine. Climber, thank you for the donation. Saying, Doc says I can now walk. Sends crutches. Hooray, progress. Oh, well, I'm very glad to hear. I think I'll sit out the space mission with our luck. We'll be stuck in orbit. It is possible. It is definitely possible that we will. What could go wrong other than everything? But I'm glad to hear you are doing better and no longer needing the crutches and everything. Caleb, thank you for the bit. Say a story from my colony. A character got in a social fight, and as soon as the doctor started to tend to her, she proceeded to get in a social fight with him. Well, speaking of a fight, Petrolhead and Gadrius are fighting. Gadrius derided Petrolhead's mother's voice. You've never met Petrolhead's mother. Like, you two are Muppets. But sure. Okay, well, this is a more even fight, at least. They're both gone down. Belisarius, can you go pick up an idiot? From there. No, you, a hospital. God damn it. MG, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 21st month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. We are going to get some people into some tanks, I think. Alright, Dyson. Time to go. Tommy as a gunner. Caleb is not watching TV. Caleb is going to drive a tank. Ross Mack in there. James May is asleep. Cisco, you can go in there. Ricario can go there. Actually, no. If you go in there as a gunner, sure, Tara can go in there as a driver. We will get everybody loaded, and then we will go and fight the mechs. I mean, it's not the most fun fighting the mechs, but let's go and do it. We will complete this research tree, and then we will look at summoning mechs. Different sort of mechs, no idea. Like I fear the summoned ones are going to be a lot scarier than what we're fighting here. So yeah, Firebird, your child is literally like 3 months old. They are not going to be in a tank. They are definitely not going to be ready for this. Right, that is not loaded. Okay, that tank is fully loaded and ready to go. Right, let's not run over Tommy. Seeing as that would be pretty short. Tommy was one of the people that got ran over by Vanessa in the horrors of the IKEA truck. Let's shut this stuff down. Right. Let's form a gun line of tanks here. Sweet Sally D wants to go mining. Cool. That's fine. You can do that. Dreadlord Starbucks. There we go. Thank you, nation saying, I, Dreadlord Starbucks, have awoken from my slumber. My evil plan to infiltrate your colony and engage my rival Tim Hortons in Mortal Kombat is now in progress. Uh-oh. The Dreadlord is on their way towards the colony. That's always a scary prospect. We're going to roll the tanks forward and get them ready. Not quite in range. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with them here. So, we are going to get them to not hold fire. We can reload the rockets. Right. That is not quite ready to fire yet. Game Time UK Plus, thank you very much for the subscription. A roadcast salute to you from chat, thank you very much. MG also thank you for the bits. Say Alex, don't forget about the mechs. I'm dealing with them. We're dealing with them here. If we've seen the mechs, we are going to launch rockets. Probably at the War Queen, although that might hit this. It's going to hit the centipede. We're going to hit a lot around there. There goes the salvo of rockets from the South Normanton. Once it pings and aggroes the mechs, the mortars will fire. There goes the mortars. I mean, it's a big hit on a lot of stuff in there. That's fine. We will let them continue. For those wanting to check on characters, I will do that in a minute. Just let's get this fight. Let's get this fight done. Okay, well, what has currently happened is we've just made a massive smoke screen over the targets. Some good shooting, I've got to say. Excellent shooting from the rocket artillery in this one. Top notch, absolutely top notch. I don't think these are going to get another shot. I'm going to tell them to hold fire. Right, fire. You will not be in range yet. Oh. Well, you weren't supposed to shoot the floor. That has put a slight dampener on our plans here. This one here. I'm going to stop it. But I will get it ready to go. Right, open fire. You know what? I should have reloaded these before we didn't. Rocket artillery. They are stunned. The Abrams is brutal. I don't know why EMP stuff, but not going to complain. Here comes... Oh, that missed its shot. Rocket artillery did not miss. Right, you focus on the little buggers. I think you can now open fire on that. Abrams tank. Fire on the... Oh, that's not a War Queen. One War Queen is down. Have we lost... They've lost a Centurion. There is a War Queen somewhere. That's a Centurion. Where's the other War Queen? I'm not actually sure. I don't know, we're missing a War Queen somewhere in this. They are now in range with their own stuff. There I mean, it is just a full-on proper tank battle we are engaged in here. I'm making sure the little buggers don't get too close. Is the Normanton still reloading? Maybe the target it had died. Okay, that was a good hit from the one of the MGs. Still not done enough. Kasumi is no longer inspired to shoot. You probably don't want to be involved in this fight, if I'm honest. This fight has been pretty brutal. Alright, you can hit from the side. They are down to just the one. Turns out 3 tanks is what you need. And I believe that is everything destroyed. Good work from the tank crews. good work from the rocket artillery crews. Everybody did some good stuff here. We can now head back. Oh, didn't realize I could drag him around like that. Yeah, good stuff. Well done, Tare and Ricario, who have shot well in that one. Longbow, why are you over there? You're not supposed to be leaving Area 1, and I haven't told you to do that. Slightly. That's unexpected, to say the least. There's no locked doors, though. Like, you can walk through here. Like, it's locked these doors up, but... yeah, oh well. Doesn't really matter either way. Golden Piggy, I would maybe suggest you don't eat your food in the tank parking area. I'm just going to put that suggestion out there. Tanks do occasionally get confused trying to go into the garage. Oh, Reaver. Okay, maybe we just park that tank there then. I don't think we can run over our own people, but I also do not trust it. Like I just don't want to risk that in case I'm wrong. Basically, Longbow has made their way out of there. We are now good. So, having gone the long way round for Longbow, I'm now just going to open the doors. So it turns out Longbow could have actually just gone their normal way. Okay, we've got a shotgun turret up there. Peter, thank you for the donation. Was saying I was wanting to see how their character and Therese was doing. Let's have a look-see. Peter, here we go. Collecting some steel. Yeah, doing pretty good. You got shot in the ear at some point. Yeah, pretty happy. Suffering a loss. Guess maybe you were friends with Blindas that died. But yeah, oh, okay, we've done that. Romance chances, quite good with data. 24% is not bad. But yeah, in general, not too bad. Again, most of the characters are doing pretty well in this colony, funnily enough. And Teresa is over here, currently clearing some cloth around. They are nudist. Yes, they are. But, yeah, you know, also relatively happy, relatively healthy. Got a decent chance with Red Mark out of the colonists. So, yeah, there you go. Again, both your characters doing fairly well. Where do I get to with the reading up and stuff? Oh, Harlequin. Let's go check on Ricciardo, who did a very, very good job of shooting from the rocket artillery, it must be said. You know, relatively happy. Happy to be mining, as always. Romance chances are very, very slim. Okay. And Katsumi. Is it Katsumi or Katsumi? I mean, I might have spelled it wrong. I might not have written it right when you donated a while back. No chances of romance, but pretty happy, and no health concerns. Would you look at that? Impressive. Drake, thank you for the bits. I say don't forget to unload them from the tanks. All tanks are currently unloaded. All tanks are unloaded of characters. Everyone is fine. Everyone is fine. We've been caught out. We have been caught out in the past. Fiber, thank you for this. Saying trauma is key to a strong soldier. I do know. Don't take this serious. I don't actually know if I can. I think I could put a child in the tank, like for transport purposes, but that's probably about it. Don't think the game would like it very much, if I'm honest. Yeah. Funnily enough, I wasn't actually going to do that one. Don't worry. I am not going to do that. I don't want to see the characters killed, particularly. Can we do this? We might as well, like, have these parts. Honestly, at this point, I might as well just concrete up this whole bit, and then whoop. Make some nice pathways around the place. Keep the colonists busy. There's a lot of building to be done. This is unroofed. Oh, because we need a pillar in the centre. We can do that. We've built like quite big rooms. Oh dear. Dyson, got a job for you. What do we want to make? Oh, that's like silver, sure. In the middle there. Dyson. The only reason I use Dyson is I know Dyson has the pain stick. Dyson, we've got angry person. You need to go boop with the pain stick. We can also send the War Queen down there. The War Queen will sort them. The War Queen will sort him out. The difference is the War Queen will probably kill him. War Queens do not mess around. Well, I guess in melee it probably wouldn't fare too well. Dyson, are you actually okay? You are still on the way. That's fine. It's going to take him a while. Like, the armored door is pretty tough. But Erraticus, thank you very much for the gifted sub, by the way. A Roldcar salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for that. Are you going to go? Well, you've been apparently bruised on your toe. Dyson's punched your toe. Oh, they've just lost a pinky. And they have taken them down. I'm not sure why you are not using that one, but it doesn't really matter. Good work, Dyson. Thankfully, we can fix the lost finger? There is a way to do it. Not sure. I mean, it's not the biggest of concerns, but yeah. Firebird taking the bits. Say we haven't had any weather events in a long time, like Toxic Fallout. That is very true. We haven't. Let us hope that continues. I do not want the horrible Toxic Fallout event, because this is a massive colony, and food shortages would be bad. It wouldn't be difficult to keep everyone alive and build the roofs. Like, with the way this colony is laid out, while it isn't entirely indoors, it wouldn't be difficult to roof it up and make it survivable. But our food situation would be the concern. We would just decimate the stocks of food. We did have flooding on the other map when we were on a mission. We had some flooding. I'm hoping the Toxic Fallout event is very rare. I think it is, to be fair. I think there was like the blood rain, but I think that was only in the anomaly stuff, if I remember rightly. Blood rain stuff was nasty. It was kind of along similar lines, really, but yeah, let's hope for nothing like that going on. We are going to see the downside of the way I've done this is there's not really anywhere to have some illumination around here. Let's just light up. There's no actual specific need for lights because we haven't got anomaly on. We don't have the Noctools potential turning up. That being said, it's just nicer having the bright colony. Some of these turrets look like they all do the job in providing some light, which is helpful. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, I I'm glad we don't have to deal with Noctals, because they were horrible. Although, like, I'm slightly scared if we activate the mechs. Like, I don't know what they might be able to do. Like, this whole base, the whole defences of my base are set up with funneling things into a kill box and picking off stuff with tanks at range. But really, the kill box is used as a mopping up thing now. Although it does depend on what we're against and how quickly we can get there. But yeah, I don't know what these mechs might be able to do. Like, for example, if there is a mech that can jump a wall, if there is a sapper or a something exploding mech that can breach the walls, we're not that well set up for internal defences. We do have some internal defences, and we have a lot of people we can throw at problems, but, you know, ideally we don't really want to. We need to get we do need to rearm our soldiers after they're finished healing. I think a bit so the snake is drinking coffee. You saw the snake wasn't just hauling coffee, although it is entirely possible that our snake would drink coffee, the butt stuff snake. No, you were correct. Yeah, no, the snake did just drink some coffee. Sure, why not? Halogen, thank you very much for the donation. So with the prospect of a new hospital, and with my romance chances presumably still as slim as a fresh air sandwich, would there be any chance of an IVF win? With a test dummy if it helps. I have no idea how any of that works. I've never really experimented with that, but we can have a look. I was going to see what your romance chances were, but I can't find you on the list currently. Wait, I might actually. I think it is slightly quicker to do that to find people sometimes. Romance chances, and they're not looking great. Also, seeing as you are a male, I'm not sure about your IVF chances, but you know, who knows what's capable in actually women. I don't know whether we can do, or one of the things I have, we can do, like gender reassignment surgery and all that stuff, and I don't know whether that though then allows you to. Halogen, you're going to be a real guinea pig. Yeah, we can do a second. I don't know whether alters the patient's biological set. Okay, so I think that would work. Because I think it's just literally a basic swap. I don't think it's actually anything fancy. So yeah, you could potentially do that. Quite the I say quite the faff to go, but you never know. You also need a thumb. You lost a thumb. Is there really not another way to do it with all of the like synthetic tissue and crap that we've got? I mean, there is ways to do it, but it's not really like it's a bit of a weird. I'm not 100% sure it's even going to work. I've now lost Halogen again. Where was Halogen on my list of people? Well, I thought you were a yellow name, but I might be. Oh, honestly, there's too many. Oh. Oh no, you are red. Oh, red. That's why I was looking in the wrong place. So if we do, don't do that. Rigo, thumb for you. Dyson, are you now going to allow me to regrow pinky finger? Can't speak. We will allow some Glitter World medicine to be used in their treatments. And there we go. Right, we'll fix you all up. Does anybody else need fixing while you're in the hospital? No, okay, they're just normal injuries. Caleb, I give it. So the fun thing about having your entire base be a ship is you can just run away from toxic fallout. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah, that is the plus point with the using the spaceship. That is a helpful one. But yeah, we can't really do that with our base. There is no way to really avoid it. It just kind of happened. If it's here, we're in trouble. So there we go. Right, Viking's going to sort out Dyson's lost finger. Honestly, like the pinky finger, sure. If you have the technology to regrow it, I'd want it regrowing. But I feel like the thumb's probably more important to be fixed. This is slightly the wrong priority, but never mind. All is fine. All is fine. Right, what I'm going to do. So I was going to focus on building up these bedrooms. Honestly, I think as long as the turrets are all placed here. There we go. In fact, actually, yeah, Caleb's not a terrible idea. If we were having food issues, we could move some people to a different tile to grow food. Yeah, you genuinely could do that. If it was looking like food was a real issue, you could just launch them on this. You know, if you launch your best farmers and a couple of soldiers on this, you could shuttle things back and forwards, and you could drive some tanks over a few tiles over to. Yeah, you could do that. If things got really desperate, well, you'd have to be really desperate, but we absolutely could do that. It would work, which is like I hadn't really thought about. I'm hoping we never need to, but it's good to know that it would be an option. Oh, Janeway. With the inspired... Okay, you know what, Janeway, let's have a look at your romance chances. They're still immense with almost everyone. Like, Janeway's always had at least one person at 100% and multiple people over 80 and 90. Janeway is by far and away the most eligible and just... it's just not interested. Are they... no, I was going to say, if they were, like, gay or whatever, I don't think they would appear... Like, I think the options would appear like be different. I don't know, or asexual, or whatever. Actually, we did make someone asexual by accident last time. I'm guessing you just can't. You can't even look at that one. So, sorry, Petrolhead. there was a small accident with a machine that did some bizarre things to you. I'm sorry. The machine did not do what we thought it was going to do. Right, so you've got your thumb back, I presume. We will now stop people using the Glitter World medicine because we want to keep that for emergencies or for important stuff. Right, shall we? I'm a little bit worried about this, but I don't like. Realistically, I don't think it's going to be any worse necessarily than what we've already come across. And it can't be too impossible to beat, naturally. But I'm worried because I've never fought this before. And you never know. It's like jumping into the anomaly stuff when I had a already quite well set out colony and just not being prepared for what was going to come our way is never good. Never good. Well, Janeway was actually a soldier. Yeah, someone's interacted. Janeway can recruit them, but we're going to have to wait until tomorrow or later on. I've got to stop using 4 and 5 for the spare. I've been playing Crusader Kings 3 a little bit, and I used to try to go to 4 and 5 to speed up the time, but we don't have that here, and it's all good. Oh, good. Dyson is now back conscious again. Yeah, I mean, look, your thumb was... we literally have the technology to regrow thumbs. It's quite impressive. Norman's been asking... I don't know what's up with these turrets. Possibly there's no space to store them. No, there is space. I don't know why no one's picked them up. I mean, we can... To be fair, I can just install them down in this kill box, because... You know, that's likely where they were going to go. This kill box is yet to be really used. This is one of these... I had an idea. We've got this kind of double-laned kill box. But it isn't really of much... It's not really of much use. The reason why it isn't used, or why I'm not sure... If I open this, and we let the attackers in this way, I'm worried... So the ideal situation is half go one way, half go the other. We split up the people, and then that makes it just easier for our gun turrets to tear them apart. The problem with this plan is that I think they're only going to take one route. They're not likely to split up and go half one way, half another. And if everything goes down here, this kill box won't be enough to stop them, and they can come in here and wreck my ship. Or it's going to be useless. So I kind of... want this to be fully functioning before I open the door and test it. That being said, I've also not spent any time trying to make this all fully functional. It's not been a high priority. But there you go. Right. Okay, we've built the antenna. Is it doing anything? Ah. Okay. Soldiers! To the tanks! Please. We have different visitors. Cheetah? I'm probably going to mispronounce it. And there we go. Yeah, I apologise. Now, Tommy. To the tanks we go with our soldiers. Dylan can drive. Caleb's asleep. You can shoot. Firebird. Drive. Jet. Can shoot. We will have... I mean... Rikirio did a pretty good job last time. Actually, the other way around doesn't really matter. They can go in there. Right, so we'll get people into the tanks ready for battle. And then we will have someone poke the machine and see what happens. Right, we will get everybody into the tanks, and then we will lock down the base. Jet, I think, is the last one to get into a tank. Okay. This is when it's going to be like, oh, why is the butt stuff snakes injured? Anybody know? Anybody seen the butt stuff snakes? Why are they... Ah, the snake tried to attack a goose. Of course it did. Just rescue the snake, please. Bloody animals. The geese are terrifying. We have learnt this time and time again. Do not mess with the geese. They will mess up your day. Alright, power conduits. You haven't got one here yet. Okay. Jonathan. Let's do it. I'm hoping they kind of arrive instantly, having loaded up all of my... boss group. Thanks. Indeed. How are you inside? You're the doors... Oh, you did not listen to the do not enter sign. Bloody people. Oh, we need... These aren't shut. I thought I had shut these. I have not. I mean, okay, do we need to close... Technically, we need to close both sets, but I should, just in case. Problem is, at some point I'm going to have to let people out of the tanks if the things don't turn up soon enough. We'll put everybody to Area 1. Noodle brain, thank you for the donation. So, trust me, Alex, every day at work, people don't know, people don't read signs. You are very, like, it doesn't surprise me. I honestly did think Rimworld was better than that. However, apparently not. Yeah, I'm not sure anything's coming. We will unload people, so I can't have everybody asleep in the tanks. If the mechs do turn up, that's fine. We can build another one. If it's not worked, it's not worked. Has worked. People need to get inside right now. Go. I knew it would be the second we... Okay, so they have slammed into that corner. You've brought a tank! Holy crap, we're actually going to fight a tank! It's a mini tank, but a tank nevertheless. Geoclane? I don't know if it's pronounced correctly. These broken weapons are Legionnaires of 309th Logistic Platoon, and their mission now should come to an end. This Geo... I don't know, I was going to call it Geo. One of the machines deployed as a vanguard for the colonial forces. Hundreds of years ago, has been out of command due to the loss of his operator for an unknown amount of time and gone feral. Okay. So we've got a soldat, soldat and a soldat, and a soldat. Apparently an 18-year-old soldat. No real information about them. This thing looks cool. Right, who can I shout at to get in a tank? Hey, climber! Do you wanna go in a tank? Probably only gonna be need one. I reckon. If they're not instantly advancing, which it doesn't look like they are. I don't know why you don't want to go in the tank, climber. That's no idea why on this. I reckon one tank is going to take this out. Like, I don't think that's going to be anywhere near as powerful as my tank. Now, I could be wrong here. But let's go. Drake, thank you for the bits. That sounds like a Tesla tank from Command & Conquer Alert. Oh, I haven't played... come on, I played one of the Command & Conquers. I loved it. I haven't played it in a long time. I don't remember any of the vehicles from it or any of that. But, yeah. Yeah, it has got a weird big radar on the top, which is quite funny looking. I mean, look at this. This is practically stealth tank. Nighttime in the grass. Sneaking up on the enemy. Damn it. The little robot has just gone out of range. Right. Open fire. These things are quite tough. I'll give them that. These things are a lot tougher than some of the stuff I've shot at before. And we've taken one down, but they are definitely quite tough. Oh, you're not continuing to fire. Oh. I guess the question is, how tough is the tank? We'll get through the shielding. Ooh. Oh, that energy shield means business. I will let the mortar do its work. Okay, we will get the thing down. Tiny cat. Hello, Dagon. What's up, Tiny Terror? I've been distracted. Hello. You want to say hello to the audience? No, you just want to purr at me, don't you? And headbutt. Hello. Where are you going? Ah, there we go. Got a proper headbutt. Yeah, that energy shield is good. I mean, okay, we will still crack. It's done absolutely nothing to damage my tank, and we are significantly faster than it. There we go. We have cracked it. Yeah, like this feels like a very small mech force. They have a few of these tanks. My tanks are good, but are going to need it. We're going to need to be a bit more tactical with it, rather than just have. Here we go. We have taken it down. Defeated. You can and has dropped a wetware computer. I think it got destroyed. Right, so the problem is I've got to not use my tank to take it out. Or anything with explosive rounds, I think. Yeah. I mean, okay, the good news is... okay, will the killbox take care of that? Yeah, probably. I don't know how powerful the weapon is on this, because it didn't really fire, but it's not got great range. I thought it's just 500 silver. I'm going to presume, I'm just going to check that. Okay, no, it didn't get dropped. That's fine. We can do that again. It wasn't particularly fearsome. It was not really needed, the big tank, to take it out. But yeah, interesting. We'll call another one in, and that's fine. And what are they looking for? Mech tech. There we go. Get rid of those. We're going to end up with a bunch of random steel about the place. It's very annoying. Open these. And park a tank in here. Unload the both of you. Climber, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, consider me a conscientious objector from now. Right. To the rip scanner with you. Actually, no. Shall we? No, even better. I'll put you in the mind-altering device. That's how we deal with that problem. That's definitely how we deal with that problem. I think that is a war crime, but you know, let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. Who's going to stop us? Also, probably not a way to go. Oh, unload. I did unload the tank, didn't I? Yeah, tanks are unloaded in this one. So there we go. Right. We'll get the new thing built. We'll try it again. We will let the killbox do its job. I presume they will come and attack us at some point. And yeah, I presume it's just like like it was a raid with like a staging portion. You know, it would be. Would have been helpful if we could have got the computer. But yeah, I mean, if we can't kill them... Oh. Kangaroo. Apparently, I shamed Kangaroo's way of thinking. Strode Kangaroo into a rage. And now we're just going to have a fight in the workshop. I love how Ogier has just come in and is continuing to build components. I don't really know who won or lost that, to be honest. About even, really. Yeah, pretty even on that one. At least this thing is very cheap to make. 5 components and 50 steel. We have how much steel do we have? 32,000 at the moment. That is a lot of steel. We're not going to worry about having to build this again. I'm expecting it to send a bigger contingent of mechs if it works anything like the that one, which we never actually needed to activate because we found an Apocriton in a raid at one point. But yeah, knowing my luck, I'm going to do this as another attack happens, as another type of raid happens, and then they're going to bloody ruin the computer that we need. But it's fine. Everyone in here is doing all right. I love how Blindas is just running around with the pink apron. Why not? Honestly, like, I did see someone saying about that wanted more interesting coloured clothes. I don't actually know how to do. I guess it's maybe made from different material. No, because these are cloth ones. Like, most of our stuff is made from cloth because we have got plenty of it. I don't know if you can actually tell them to make more interesting colours. Because, yeah, they just seem to come out as whatever. Can somebody... Oh. You've literally got 24 work left on that. Who am I going to shout at? Stinty? Oh, Stinty was already on the case. Good stuff, Stinty. I like it. Right. Oh, 1.4 days. Right. Okay. If I can't do that, let's make some vac suits. Where do I make them? I assumed here I was wrong. Where do I make... Okay, where do I make a vac suit? Not going to find it in there, are we? Okay, it's a machining table. Okay, so it's on the really basic one. That does surprise me, to be fair. Okay, this one here. Oh, God. Make vac suit helmet. Make vac suit. Okay, so these things are quite cheap. Do until we have 10. And then vac suit helmet. Do until we have 10. If we have this, it probably makes sense that we load the vac suits on the ship. So there we go. Calgor saying, Ideology DLC, among other things, adds a styling station to dye your colonists' clothing as well as change their hair or beards. I might have to try Ideology at some point. I might have to look at getting it. I've never been that much fussed about it, although that does sound like a very useful thing to have. Yeah, that is interesting. It does have some useful stuff in there. Shall we make these better? Why are they not built? Oh, nobody knows. Oh, I know why they're not built that. Because this part here has not been included in Area 1 yet, which it needs to be. There is... Oh, is Ideology on sale at the moment? I might have to get that one at some point. Right. What are we... I was going to sort out the bedrooms. That's what we were going to do. We can get the nice beds down here. And then we will have plenty of space for New colonists. Do I go for an illuminated dresser? No, wait, because that's an advanced component. For a... Why is adding some, like, LED lights require an advanced component? We in the real world have figured out how to do this very cheaply and very simply. So, why does it require what is akin to really complicated? Absolutely should be, like, some components, maybe, but advanced components seems really expensive. I guess, like, when you're getting to this point, when you're adding stuff like that, a lot of what you're... I say a lot of what you're doing, but you're kind of got frivolous money at this stage, in theory, if you're worrying about having lights on your dresser, but still, it seems overly expensive. Maybe it gives the, an extra mood buff or something. But there we go. I did miss Harrison. Thank you. Food taste. So, you know what, first time for everything. Go for it. What could go wrong? Try the surgery if you want. Maybe we will experiment on halogen. Let's first of all build the hospital and see what we can do with some of the stuff there, because I haven't really gone into any of the this stuff here. So yeah, we haven't got that. Lombo saying, these are the early Cadillac LED taillights with the circuit board in them that are now thousands of dollars. Are there really taillights that are... Oh, good lord. There might be the one thing, the RS6s, that aren't that expensive, because the brake lights are just an A6 brake light. I've had to have one cluster repaired. I don't actually remember how much it cost. But they're definitely not thousands of pounds. I'm guessing then that's old Cadillac parts. So I'm guessing they're really difficult to remake, so if you've got hold of some that still work, they're really valuable. Would be my assumption. I might be wrong, but that's how that reads to me. I guess there is stuff like that, though, where there is, like, whatever tech that is now quite valuable. It's like, I mean, I said the example I have from my Legnum when I had that, and I don't know if it's on the Glance as well, but there is, on the front bumper of them, there is, mine had like a cutout. There's a bit that's slotted in to make the front bumper complete, and there's this little cutout in the front that often falls off or gets lost or gets broken, and they're worth silly amounts of money for this small bit, this tiny bit of bumper, just to slot in that gap, because so many of them have got lost and fallen off and broken over the years that, yeah. Now, if you have this like tiny little bit, I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. But yeah, this one little bit of bumper is really valuable because they just fell off all of the Legnums and Gallant. I presume Gallant's had the similar one, but. Yeah, and like whenever I've seen Legnums come up for sale, it's so rare to see one with it complete. So many of them have lost this little part. It's quite funny. But yeah, there we go. I didn't. They want to do research. If you're any good at research, well, we've got Tommy, Noodlebrain, and Rydell in here. They are hard at work. Doing the research. Firebird, thank you for it. Saying matrix headlights are now 3K on average. Jeez, so expensive. Actually, I remember Chris saying something about the lights on his Octavia. They were silly expensive as well. Less so on the MG. I would imagine. God, I remember the days of changing headlight bulbs in cars myself. I have done it on a number of cars, but all of these new ones are a pain in the arse. Okay, Ogier has done a masterwork dresser. Good work, Ogier. What is the artwork of this? This furniture is an illustration of 4 arrows. Okay, sure. This image contrasts pain with tourism. Sure, game. Yeah, Audi's brand new advanced brake lights are expected to be £5,000 to fix a brake light. That's mad. That is absolutely mad. Not Dyson wants to tame stuff. I have seen, yeah, the fancy lights they have on cars now. Some of the stuff. It's one of these things. Like, right, is it cool? Sure, it's kind of neat. Is it £5 worth? No. I can answer you right now. It is not. But yeah, alas, what can you do? That is just what they charge. Which is a shame and all that, but yeah, it's crazy. That is insane. But also doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I've seen I've seen some cool tech. But it's just so much money. It is so. I guess like the only good thing. Oh, Sergio's fallen asleep. Sergio. Oh, I guess someone was on the charger point that you needed. Yeah. Sergio's having a nap. It's fine. In theory, you would hope, whether it's true or not, like the modern lights and everything would last a hell of a lot longer, and they better compared to conventional bulbs and whatnot. But I feel like at that point you get so expensive that you might as well just have conventional bulbs and replace them. You could probably replace conventional bulbs every year and still never spend £5 in light bulbs on a car. I was going to say I don't think I changed a brake light. I have changed a brake light. I can't remember what car I did it on. But yeah, I have done brake lights as well. Headlights normally. But yeah, did do. I've done some brake lights. I want to say it might have been on the Legnum, actually. Now I think about it. Oh, we've got a tiny cat again. Hello. How are you doing? She's just decided it's now her turn for attention. Lombo is correct, yes. The lights need to be complicated and blind everyone on the road. That is an important step in driving. You must blind everybody around you. Oh, what binged? Oh. Oh, happy birthday, Matthew. You've got Alzheimer's. Is not the thing I expected to see today. The good news is, I believe we can fix that. Okay, so I can do that, but I want to try and do it in the more legit way, if there is a legit way to do it. Heal out says NeuroCure framework again. We've made one of those before. That wasn't too bad, was it? We need, over here, NeuroCure framework. For this we need... Oh, God. AI. Do I have an AI? Okay, I don't have one of those. Got to remember where to make one of those. Is it on one of these tables? Okay, so to make one of those, plasteel, steel, advanced component, gold. That's easy. We can do that. And then we will have that, and we need 15 hyperweave. I don't know how much hyperweave we actually have, but I can just run this going again. Okay, we have okay, no, we can do that. That's fine. That's no problem. Right, we just need to make an AI chip and then we're done. Alright. Bing! Hello! Who has come to visit us? I think these are all new guests now. I'm trying to get my drink open while Dagon is trying to get in the way. Thanks, Dagon. I mean, the good news is, you know, you could say Matthew got diagnosed with Alzheimer's early. We have the technology to fix it. Oh, this was a wooden dresser, which is engraving of our rocket artillery slaying a lancer by destroying its blood pumping with cold efficiency. Well, it was a mech, so I guess maybe oil pumping. I mean, it's cool. There's also a spear in that bedroom. We should probably move these out of the way. Someone might want to go and recover Sergio, but... Or Sergio can just have a nap. Fire birthday of the bits. Saying, I'll be this. Why do brake lights need to dance and show symbols? I mean, do they need to? Not in the slightest. I'm guessing it's just it's a showcase of we can do this. But yeah, it's one of these things that, like, sure, okay, it's fun. That the tech is... Actually, I don't even need to do that because I'm sure I've got a power line running down there. But yeah, like, okay, it's cool that we have the tech to do this and everything, but it is a complete waste of time, yeah. It's a complete and utter waste of time. Okay, we can get some fancy hospital beds up here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not... The thing with it is, right, is it cool tech? I mean, to a point, sure. But it doesn't really add any value to a car. I'm not going to buy a car because it has that. Ever. I'm not going to, you know, be concerned because a car doesn't have it. I just can't see the advantage of it in the, say, in the long run. But yeah, it's a silly thing, but it's a silly thing that surprises me very little that someone would do it. Okay, hey, we've made the chip. We need to MG. Oh, you grab the carbon fiber mask. Sure, why not? So we need to allow Glitterworld medicine now to be picked up. Yeah, go and take that, and someone can work on the neuro. Honestly, in like 2 days, we will have cured someone's Alzheimer's, which is quite impressive. Oh, Gadrius. That's a second social fight for you today. Kangaroo compared Gadrius to a pirate. This drove Gadrius into a rage, and she began a fight. Aren't you all... I mean, a lot of you were kind of pirates. That's how you've ended up here, because you raided us, and we got... we captured people. Oh, we were going to send... Who are we going to send to try and recruit? Bloody hell, who was it? I've forgotten who it was. Wasn't you? Gower? Oh, Teresa's trying. Oh, it's Janeway as well. We've got 2 people who can, and now... You know what? Right. No, wait, Teresa. If you do there, go there. We grab Janeway. Get them recruited. To be fair, it's not like they are that far away from joining us anyway, but we might as well use the inspiration while it's here. Can we... here's an idea. Oh, you can't talk to them. I wondered whether someone with... No, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice. We're going to release you. I wondered if someone with like the inspiration would be able to convert them, but no. Well, this is going to be the Dreadlord Starbucks. The recovering alcoholic Dreadlord Starbucks. There we go. They are now part of the colony. They are quite a good character. To be fair. Is this all going to fit? No. It's just going to have to be Lord Starbucks, and you're going to be taxed higher than actual Starbucks. Because like £1 would be higher, and that's fine. Welcome to the colony. You are going to be a soldier, no doubt about it. We will give you a gun. Apparently, the Inspire recruitment doesn't override unwavering loyal. To be fair, Not read the pop-up for a while. You're actually a really good character. If we can just get you through the alcohol withdrawal. Question. If you put... If you put someone with the alcohol withdrawal in a cryopod, does the time still pass for the alcoholism cure, or does it not? I don't think it does, because I think in the cryopod you are just in stasis. So I presume it wouldn't. Could be wrong, but... I was trying to think of ways I can have it as less confrontational, otherwise Lord Starbucks is going to end up in prison a lot for the next few days. But yeah. Right, let's sort out Starbucks. What are you actually good at? Construction. Quite good with animals, although that's just because that's just a Yitakin thing. So yeah, you'll be a soldier who is largely building things, and when you aren't building things... Okay, so we have hunt... your main one. Not hunt, sorry. Constructor's your main one. And then, I guess, cooking is your no, not cooking. What's the other thing that you were quite good at? What was it? Oh, you're good at the animals. Yeah, I guess then. Guess we just do that. Handle. Okay, so we'll do it that way around. That works. But, yeah, calcs, all condition of status is freeze while in crisis. Yeah, okay. Can't cheese it that way. I mean, if in doubt, we can just composite boke and you'll call in the mech. It's 6 hours to go and the mechs will turn up. But that's fine. It's worth a thought, but it's not going to cut it. Look at our stores of food. It is glorious. Very, very glorious indeed. What are these? Oh, we've got random turrets just hanging around. Yes, they do. Dagon's found the track to play with. So if you do hear that in the background, it's like a plastic track with a ball in that rolls around. That in my moving of stuff, I guess it's closer to me now than it has been, so it's a little bit louder. Gadrius wanted to use the fancy hospital. I mean, I wouldn't have gone here if I were you. Like, I probably wouldn't have gone to the hospital still under construction, that's dark, that is not anywhere close to being finished. I would have probably tried and gone to the, the actual functioning hospital part, but I guess you do you, Gadrius. Either way, we will hopefully do that. It might put a couple of extra ones around, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, getting some light in the situation would be a good idea. Then we need a freezer. Can't remember. What was it called? Storage. Hey, Dagon. Built the damn thing already. We've got a bunch of them. Oh, a fridge. If we store stuff here. Oh, got an itchy eye going on. Ah, Dagon's knocked a bottle off the desk. Well done, Trouble. Thankfully, that was an empty water bottle, and I think nothing more. Gadrius! There will be light! Oh, wait, there's actually not as light in here as I hoped, but, it's fine. I guess, we've got some soft hospital lighting occurring. There we go. I don't know what happens if you put something above, on that tile. Don't know. That was a cat in the game, not my Dagon that's currently sat on me, looking up at me. Hey, yes, you're very cute. And you're purring away. Sergio, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 37th month. My roadcast salute to you from chat. Resubscription routine executed. A mood status hopeful and supportive. Query in-game unit status. Oh, you were asleep. You were having a nap. You were out of battery. And I think you've... Oh, you're charging. There we go. Currently charging is where you are at. So yeah, I think what got used in the Glitty World medicine was the last of what I'd left unrestricted when they were making the Neuro framework. Would be my guess. Oh, Lado is hard at work. Oh, Lado's got the sunglasses. Fair enough, really. Go for it. But yeah, Sergio, you did kind of run out of battery while building a bed, I think. You were conked out in one of the new building areas, but you are all good now. But yeah, well, it wasn't quite the best thing, but it's fine. It's fine. We can fix this stuff. Okay, this room, the new hospital, coming along nicely. Now, this is what we like to see. This is what we want to see. What we do want, medicine in there. I actually put herbal medicine in there. Like, the herbal medicine is really used as a last ditch. That one there is preferred. So if we have this one over here is important. 'Cause I mean, it's largely being stored to make... oh, what am I doing? Not that. So we'll keep it in here as an emergency. You know, if something goes wrong, or we desperately need medicine, etc. Oh, Trevinator would like to attend a party. Well, make a party. I can't. I mean, I appreciate you building the Alzheimer cure, but you know, make a bloody party. Okay, so we've got all the... We just need this heating unit thing to really make this gatekeeper red mark. Set off! Bring the mechs to us, if you will. Okay, a wandering Geocleon. I really don't know how to pronounce that. Wandering mini tank is going to turn up, basically. This time, not going to hit it with all the explosives I've got. Just plink it a little bit. Is this a very impressive hospital? I mean, I'm glad you think so. Okay, you want to tame stuff. There's not really anything interesting to tame at the moment. Should probably have done a wildlife check. No, there's not actually anything dangerous anyway. Animals are all inside. Honestly, I don't think my people need to leave Area 1. Like, there's no real reason... Oh, wait, hold on. Things I do need to shout at. Mechs, get inside. That means you, Trash Pan. Trash Pan! Where are you going? Actually, that's not a mech I control normally. Trash Pan! Oh, you need to charge anyway. I do like the little trash pan thing. It's quite cool. We have got the little Boston Dynamics robot somewhere, but it's buggered off as far as I can tell. Yeah, the hound just doesn't really do anything. I'm probably using it wrong, but it doesn't seem to actually work. If the trash pan happens to let mechs in my base, I'll be angry. But also, we will know it is of... Oh, okay. So this is definitely upped the ante of stuff coming towards us here. Grenadier, Mark 13 EGLM. Okay, I mean they're armed. They've got a few grenades. Caleb with the fifth saying requesting trash pan be named Raccoon. I would. I don't know whether we can rename it. I don't know if it will always, like, if this same one that's gone in will come out essentially. I'm not sure. But there we go. They've given me an MP40. Well, thank you. It feels a bit out of date. I'm not going to lie. Have you seen the fact that I've got an M1 Abrams tank? I have copious amounts of whatever these M2, like machine gun mount. Like, I'm not sure an MP40 is ever going to get much use. Oh, did my mortars fire? I never turned those off. Whoops. I mean, that's good because we actually needed to do that anyway. But yeah, I'm not sure the MP40 is gonna do a huge amount in the grand scheme of things, but it's fine. This should be a good test for my gun turrets. We know they're pretty powerful. This setup. Hey, tiny cat, you're back again. Hello. Yeah, we've seen how powerful these gun turrets are. They absolutely shred. Where are you going? I was worried it was going to sit here and try and fire grenades over the wall. Which, in theory, it could do. You are a genuine problem. Look at these lot have actually got stuff that could cause me grief. I don't think they're going to actually use it. But, like, I'm hoping my turrets and my EMP guns are going to shut down these mechs quick, and we'll be able to shred them, but... Okay. Right, so they can fire over walls. Now, I will admit, what they are currently doing is EMPing turrets, and the guns have absolutely shredded them to pieces when they've got into range. They are not doing much to my walls because they are they only EMPs? Well, you apparently now have nothing. I'm very unsure. What are you doing? Uh-oh. No? Right, you've smoke-screened us. So what they've done is just made a mess of the battlefield. They have got different tactics. The smoke screen's not a terrible idea. The problem is it's not really covered the bit they need to, because they literally get round the corner and these things absolutely eviscerate them. The M2 HBs are very powerful here. Good lord. This thing is about to have a terrible, terrible day, I suspect. Incoming. Christ. Okay, that thing is tough. It has taken an absolute battering. That thing is gone. There's the wetware computer. Wow, okay, that really does not take... That's 20 damage. No wonder it got exploded by the turrets. Did they drop anything good? I don't think the soldiers dropped anything. Right, I will say these tanks, enough of them and this starts to become a problem. Like, I don't know what they've done to this. They have damaged it slightly. I don't know if there's like there looks like an unexploded shell is on the is on that turret. Slightly worried. But yeah, everybody back to their regular work. These little mechs were not really all that significant. Interesting. I mean, yeah, we need the wetware computer thing. I don't know how we get the fire suppression system we wanted. Is it worth me building any of these other bits? Autocannon. I mean, we've got autocannon. We've got a 57mm autocannon. Bloody hell! It's literally just a battleship gun at this point. That is just a full-on. That is these are ridiculous cannons. I love them. I mean, this thing here is pretty ridiculous as it is. These ones are even more insane. I love it. How does it say the M134? Do I have? I might even have them unlocked, to be honest. This one here. By the look, this is like a. Actually, we do have them. Are these ones here? Yeah, okay, we've got M134s here. We do have 134s around the place. They just nothing survives long enough to get to it. So these are the more damaging ones. We've got auto cannons on this front row. We've got what are these auto cannons as well? Yeah, we should probably replace. We should replace these ones with M134s in case. Actually, probably replace this one here as well. We'll give it a try. Slightly more likely to get shot at in this corner, but yeah. Right, is anyone fixed? Because Matthew's just had the confusion. I think we've got the neural framework now to fix. Heal Alzheimer's with neuro cure framework. I mean, as I said, real impressive stuff that we can do this. Wonderful tech. And yeah, and then it will be all set. Okay, can you just go and analyse that then? If no one's going to haul it, I'm just going to shout at Firebird to do the analysing quickly. Drake wants to research. Oh no, wants to do level up skills. Drake, I don't even know if you've got any skills even near level 10. Like, it sets these goals and it's just really like what I guess mining. I just put you in a mine for a while. Right, you're pulling down those. They shall be replaced by. Oh, that's going to annoy me. It's going to annoy me because it's not going to be quite right. I guess we'll do it that way round. That means they will fire more regularly in these battles. It is interesting that they tend to want to go into this corner first rather than that way. Okay, by studying the computer, by studying the whatever the thing is acquired, where hypothesis, your research can now research benches to begin researching how to actually use this. Okay, I'm not quite sure. This one here. Okay, unlocks decoy radar. I'm guessing that's the. Right, okay, so this I think is how we get the fire control system. Allows us to make the gecko. Urban combat variant of the iguana. What is the iguana? Modernized and redesigned bipedal walking tank. Well, I'm interested. You have my attention, game. We're now making ATSTs, ATSTs. It's basically what we're doing. I have no doubt there is a lot of Star Wars mods for this. I've never gone into it. I feel like if you get this would make a prime there would be a prime opportunity for Star Wars mods. But without meaning to, we've found ATSTs. I'm definitely going to have to build one of them and see what happens. I don't know what we really do with the corpses of these things. Can we break them? Oh, one of these is set up for. Okay, so yes is the answer. We can. I guess we've just got to allow... I don't know what... Like, a lot of these... Tiny mammoth trash pan. Some of these I know are not... yeah, I'm going to guess a lot of these are battle friend. Right, I guess that'll give them somewhere to do. Caleb taking a bit. So remember back at the start of this playthrough, when you weren't going to use any OP mods this time. To be fair, I did not download this mod expecting mechs. I downloaded that mod for gun turrets, which admittedly were quite OP gun turrets, but I downloaded it for gun turrets. It did kind of happen that, yeah, we got a little, we got some accidental things that came with it. I will say though, at least this one here, while it has given us more powerful weaponry, it has actually given us enemies to fight with the weaponry, which is kind of cool. So you know there is that. I'm half expecting, I just a blue saying, I got to see the pawn that carries the tank. It's going to be a dog. It's going to be one of the Great Danes is going to grab that tank and run with it, and I can always guarantee you it will be, because the dogs are immensely strong. The people, now they cannot carry stuff, but dogs, unless one of these lot here are going to do it. No, they're just, oh no, Kirk's got it. Never mind. Look at Kirk go. Good job, Kirk. You carry that tank. You are stronger than I am. I can tell you that much. Oh dear. The good news about my kill box is, as you can see by the location of corpses and dropped weaponry, so far literally no one has got even close to breaking through with these upgraded guns. Oh, Teresa's grabbed the other one. Didn't think about that, but I guess it makes sense. Might as well disassemble the War Queen. Not that worried about centipedes, because we've got a crap ton of steel and whatnot, but sure, we'll carry the War Queen back. So there we go, what's Kelly saying? I'm not sure about people not being able to carry stuff. I saw a 12-year-old carry a whole bison in my playthrough. Yeah, there are some weird moments where they end up carrying way heavier stuff than they should be able to, which is always quite funny. Oh! Trash Pan 2! Well, Trash Pan 1 we renamed, so I guess maybe Trash Pan 1 is still called Raccoon, and this is the second one that's just doing its own thing. Who knows? Bing! Good job, Noodlebrain. You created a masterwork vac suit. Is that the first suit? Oh, Dagon, you're not supposed to be on that box, are you? Is that box sealed? Yes, it is. Okay. Naturally. Oh no! Honda! I can't... The problem is, like, when the animals are sick like this, I can't... okay, I can shout at someone to tend to them. Have we got a medic here? Sakura! I mean, I'd probably not really tend without medicine is not the best idea. To tend with medicine would be better. Okay. I don't know if we can... Right, so if you follow Honda... Because I'm going to guess Honda's going to go to the hospital. Because there are a couple of medical pet beds in here. So hopefully Honda can make it to the hospital. And Sakura will be ready to try and, you know, help. Wow, yeah, we have made one vac suit and everything today. Okay, we're probably not going to go to space. Largely, though, because we don't have the... okay, look. No, never mind. You need a bit of word medicine anyway. But like, I love the cats and all that. Oh, I guess Honda's okay. Hey, good stuff. Matthew is no longer confused. Matthew can go to the hospital. Dagon, I'm pretty sure, has just found her way into the box. Hold on. Yep. Found Dagon in a box. This is, I should say, I'm going to have to get some tape. I didn't think there'd be space between this box and the underside of my desk for a cat to get in. She has. This is the box with the last of the merch. At some point I do need to go through and sort out, get selling it again and all that. I do apologise. It might get covered in cat. Dagon, out of the box, please. She's currently sat on a hoodie. Cats are indeed liquid. Dagon, can you get out of the box? Oh, Lord Starbucks is unhappy. Oh, because alcohol withdrawal. That's fine. Right, Dagon, come on, out of the box. Right, I'm going to have to seal that box up with tape. Of course I am. Oh, Matthew. Of course Matthew has gone to the awkward to reach hospital. How many goes in these cabinets? 250. What we need to do until we have... I guess now we're going to put it up to 650. No, not 6,500. 650. We've only got 17 Nutrimine. We will need some more of that. I also care a little bit. So sell ones with cat hair as a special limited Dagon edition. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think... I mean, I have covered... There are a couple of boxes of T-shirts in here at the moment as well. Not full boxes, but... And I have covered that with, like, this... I don't know what it's from. Whatever it is, I've covered those, and Eve's then decided to go and make a nest on that. Bloody cats, honestly. The second you want them to not be somewhere, all they want to do is be in that spot. What can you do? What can you do? But yeah, at least Eve actually isn't in the box. She is just laid on top of it. On top of the cover. How are our guests doing? I never really checked on these. How are you doing? 8 without a table. You know there's a bunch of tables around, right? You could go... I guess maybe I should have set up a table in here for people to eat on. I haven't done that. I was so used to all my characters having their own fold-out tables that I did forget that guests might want somewhere to eat. Like a table. Should we... Is December probably the not the best weather for it? Could we? Because the way I've set this up, there's not really any space. What I was thinking is we could have like a picnic table outside. Like out here. For the guests, and if it's a nice, day, you might want to sit outside and enjoy your meal. And what fancy flooring can we do here? Polished stone. Here we go. We're gonna have to use sandstone because that's kind of all I've got. And then oh, here we go. We can make it look We can make it look all sorts of fancy, can't we? You know, I mean, we'd put like the umbrella in and everything, but I can't quite do that. Haven't got that mod. But still. Look, we are making this. We are making this in winter, but it will be nice come summer. You know, this is more thinking for the future and everything, right? Planning ahead, important steps, important things to do, and all that good stuff. We can haul that junk out of the way. I mean, yeah, just a fun little area, really. Okay, wetware hypothesis. After the discovery of the Dead Man Switch, an AI algorithm engineer proposed a hypothetical solution to the halting problem. Wetware was created as a proof of concept, serving as an organic brain activated in the series of Dead Man Switch, enabling automatroids to awaken and continue fighting after their operator has been disabled. Preliminary tests included a portion of the operator's personality was transported into the automatroid, but such reports disparaged as quickly as they were made. Allows for the construction of decoy radars and heavier automadroids, as well as a synthesis of wetware computers. Okay, so there's not much I can really do in here. Sure, I'm not do other research for now. What we can do, I guess, is then build this. What is that? High-end production ground for cultivating... Oh, God. For cultivating things I probably need but don't have yet. Let's not worry about it for the moment. Also, how do I build? How do I build? I guess I need that. And then I will need a charging station of some sort. I wasn't necessarily expecting to fill up this workshop with automadroid stuff, but apparently I am. Right, we'll do that so I can try and build an ATST. Probably find out I need a bunch of other things, and... yeah. It'll be fine. What have we got going on down here? Oh, everyone's in the spaceship again. Where have they put this vac suit? Oh, Nokia Sphere's wearing it. Right, moron. Okay, now allow haul. If we go right for now. Shouldn't have anybody wearing. Yeah. Right. The reason I'm doing this, I don't want them wearing the vaccine. There's no reason for them. No reason for them to wear them at the moment, so I might as well just dump them in here. And okay, Jet's got one. He's carrying one. Oh, I forgot to open these doors after the last attack. Made another masterwork. Created a wooden dining chair. The furniture bears an artwork of McCoy, adding surface detail to an advanced component. Cool. Good stuff there. Yeah, I mean, we have been trying to make vac suits. Like there is. I can't go to space without the vac suits. I mean, I guess we could get there. We just couldn't do anything while we were there. What is that symbol on your... Okay, it's just a sin thread. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do anything when we were there. So... Oh, cool. I gave us some clothes. Fiber concrete warmer. I feel like... Right, now... Fiber concrete is essentially rebar, I think. I feel like a concrete war mask is going to be real heavy. I do not want to carry... I don't know when to wear that into battle. I mean, I guess it would be... semi... protects you from some blows to the face area. Still would not be my choice of armaments, perhaps. Right, let's do that. Did I actually start building the array thing that I need? No, because I was building this. I've already got one. I'm an idiot. I am aware of that. I thought this was something else. Right, so if we want... I wanted to make... Okay, this stuff is expensive. This stuff is really expensive. Right, so what is it? This is bipedal walking tank and the gecko urban combat variants. Model is up armoured with additional electromagnetic plating to protect against shaped charged rounds and explosives. So that's slightly better. To make... right, okay. I didn't mean to build that. I'm just an idiot. So the thing we... Let's say we want to make... Let's just make a basic one. Tungsteel we've got. Steel we've got. Chemfuel we've got. Stamponent we've got. Component we've got. Plastic fibre I don't have. Wetware computer I don't have. Now I'm going to guess we need 2. I think we need that. Don't know whether we need that. Let's say I want to make that. Created by Artificial... Okay, right, that was the thing I needed. We do have plastic fibre in the face mask, but I don't think I can do much with that, unfortunately. Machinery printer... makes stamponents, doesn't make anything else. This makes tungsteel and ceramics. We'll see what the other thing does. What the other little machine does, and then we'll figure out where I can make... I guess if we go in here and we go... Plastic fibre, where's this? Created a pressure chamber lab reactor. So I'm going to guess we are going to need that. Okay, at least this is a reasonable size. Bonus points for reasonable sized equipment. Always nice. Always nice. When you're... No, when I built this thing I thought, oh yeah, it's going to have, you know... We have loads of space. No, I was wrong. We do not. Not really. Okay. If we build... We build a lab reactor there. Place that there. I think that was where that one... Yep, had its seat. That's very expensive. Is it actually any good? Oh. Okay, it doesn't. We'll build the other bits first. We'll worry about stuff later. Right. It was just an iguana I wanted to build. A tungsteel, I got stamponent, I got component, I got the wetware computer is what we need to make. Right. Oh no. Nosy Parker. You have spiked yourself on some barbed wire. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, doggo. Another thing we will build, decoy radar. I mean, wherever it goes. It probably doesn't matter too much. Bad news! Oh, thankfully the robots are going to sort it out, but... The cabbages are blighted! Terrible stuff has happened, but thankfully the drones will take care of it. The cabbages, they are an important thing here in this colony. Oh, more visitors. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to our base. It's a bit wet. I apologise for the weather. You probably won't want to be using the outdoor picnic area today, if I'm honest. It does actually look quite good. You know, we're going to make this really nice. I have no idea why I am making this outdoor area particularly nice. Like, I don't have a particular... say fondness for outside dining, but it's just like we've just made a little nice area for people for no real reason, just aesthetically pleasing area for our guests. I mean, I think someone said it. I could have put a table in the bedrooms, but screw it. Oh yes, Oh, I thought you were going to buy uranium or weed from us, our main exports. Instead, you're there to throw darts. I mean, that one there at least hit the board. A bit high. I'm not sure if he's even going to the board or in the wall behind, but never mind. Let's not worry about that. I was slightly worried about what's going to aggro on us. Like... I think for the next mech raid, I will send out a tank. I'll try not to kill whatever important thing we need, but I think thinning some numbers down isn't a bad idea. Because they had got abilities that were that could have been concerning. In the end, they weren't very effective, but they were able to hit stuff in a way that we don't usually see. So, yeah, maybe some extra caution would be advised, just in case. Because the last thing I want to do is be overconfident, and that be the reason we die. It'd be very easy for that to be the reason we end up dying. Gadrius, how are you doing in here? Still relatively happy, all things considered. And no one wants to be in hospital, but you are in, like, the best care. I'm also slightly... Right. Where's your body gone? Because it doesn't really look like the beds have covers. You're just kind of there. But, you know... Let's not think too much about it. Aha. Right, so we need this thing here. Synthesized wetware computer. That's quite a lot of money. What's a bionic suit? A step above a civilian model powered exoskeleton. This suit is military grade bionic suit, sewn with artificial muscle fibers and amplifies the wearer's pre-existing strength. Greatly increases the wearer's carry capacity and movement speed. We can make proper, like, full-on crazy bionic soldiers, basically. Things that we did need. Do until... Okay, so we're going to need synthread, which is quite expensive. Well, let's just say we make 80 for now, because we're not going to need... That's only one batch. And then we can make a wetware computer. The thing we do need is Nutrimine, which we actually needed anyway. Hey, Longbow, I haven't seen you for a while. Do you want to call in a trade ship, or anybody who is any good at social want to call in a trade ship for us? Dylan, not Dylan, Dyson, sorry. Rather than refuel the reactor, go and find a ship to talk to. Uh, is the mech suit necessary? No, probably not. Although I guess the only thing... I was going to say with some of the space stuff maybe it would be helpful, but then no, they're going to be in vac suits regardless. I think it's just a cool thing to have. I'm not likely to go for that as a route, seeing as, yes, we generally use the tanks. Some of the away missions the soldiers have been... I guess, like, some of the away missions, like where we had to go into the bunker, for an example, that would have been useful. And if, for whatever reason, we aren't going to have tanks in a location, then... maybe that sort of suit would be helpful, but it isn't a big deal, particularly. So, yeah. Lord Starbucks. What if, like, I know you're having a tough time. What if I told you to go up here, and that might help you just, you know, deal with the alcohol withdraw. I'll give you a new problem. I don't care particularly. Right, you have got very little of that that's interesting, but do you have a bunch of Nutramine? You do. Not really enough for me, but actually I think I can make Nutramine. Like, honestly, at this point, I don't even think I need to buy it. I think I could just legitimately make it somewhere. I've got so much stuff I can sell. I've got so much stuff I can sell, and they're never going to have enough money to buy half of it. Okay, they can't even buy 500 weed from me. I have 5,000, and they can't buy a tenth of it. Do you have anything else worth me picking up while I'm here? No, not really. No, not really. I could dump a load of the clothes on you, but I'm not going to bother. Right, you can do that. So this is entirely so that we can build... Why is there a dog injured? Oh, that's the one that got stabbed by the barbed wire. No, that's fair. Makes sense. Yeah, which we could do with... I think it's under Rimfella. I reckon. Is it not? I could have sworn I had a way to make... oh, God. I don't even know how to spell it. Oh, there it is. Okay, it is under Rimfella. Right, let's research that. That's very expensive to research. Good Lord. That's the most difficult thing I've had to research for. Or almost one of the most difficult things I've had to research there. 4,000 points. Lado still looking cool with the glasses going on there. That thing's doing its... Wait. Are we making one? Oh, because the computer we had... I don't think we... I thought we destroyed the computer when we researched it. But I think we had a computer already to go. Oh, that makes sense. Does make sense. I'm interested to see what this thing is. Golden Piggy wants to do surgery. Golden Piggy, are you actually a doc? Bloody hell! Oh no, you've exploded all of my tea! All of the psychite tea is... Actually, is it all gone? I love how Alien is just smoking a joint while the kitchen burns. Which I don't know whether you've destroyed all the tea that was on there. No, I think you have actually, yeah. Because there is psychite tea up here to sell, but... Though, thankfully, we have other psychite tea in storage. Noodle Brain has got pretty badly burnt. But Bumpy's just gone straight back to cooking, doesn't care. Yeah, amazing stuff. Good work, Firebird. Let's just straight back fixing it. You will never know. All 12,600 WD, whatever that is, of energy in the connected batteries have been discharged in a big explosion. This large amount of power has created an explosion of considerable size. Yeah. Oh, they left me tongue steel. Oh, you're legends. They've been carried by a dog immediately. Good stuff. What days? I don't. Is that a measurement? I don't know. I don't. I don't know if that's a lot of energy. I feel like it is, but that's just 'cause I've got massive amounts of nuclear reactors going on. So yeah, I mean that feels like that's a lot of energy that has been released, but I genuinely have no idea. But yeah, well, I guess these these create 2,000. Oh, these create 2,000 watts, not what they. I don't know. I'm not even gonna think about it because it'll hurt my brain. The good news is we have Stinty and Bo are no longer fighting. What started this? Bo compared Stinty to a criminal. Bo loudly insulted Stinty's intelligence. This drove Stinty into... You know what? I can't feel that bad for Bo. Like, I feel like Bo deserved this one. And I'm not going to lie. Bo's acting like a bit of a melon and deserved that. So, yeah. Fair enough. Really. The weed machines are still going. The psychite machines are still going. Where does that psychite come from? Oh, that lot there. Oh, we could probably organise this better, but I don't care. I don't care enough to organise it because it's working well enough. Of course, everyone's gone to the fancy hospital where there's no bloody medicine yet. Why are you... Starbucks, why are you in hospital? Has the... you between the alcohol withdrawal and the weed, you've just completely passed out. You've just had it. Which is kind of slightly funny, but... Yeah. If we... do... So that more glitter one, we don't really need that at the moment. Where is all of the medicine actually going? Ah, there. Why is it being stored there? Okay, that's why medicine isn't going to our new freezer over here. If we have that as preferred... Okay, we're important. I want on the same level as the other medicine freezer we have at the moment. Store that there, and then we do have... Okay, yeah, as long as that's full, that is important. Someone has just randomly dropped medicine down here, but... Whatever. It's just... Honestly. These characters. Bo... You want to go to fancy hospital as well, don't you? Of course you do. Stinty, everybody wants the fancy hospital. I mean, I guess what I could do, I use this as an opportunity to upgrade my existing hospital, which is something I did want to do. Sterile ward. We can do that. We may as well. While we are here, why not improve this? Do we want to ping the decoy? Attract Trabosaurus threat. I kind of want to see it. Well, I want to see one built first. Oh, that's going to take a while to get there. Our alien invaders saying 1,200 what days is approximately a quarter of a ton of TNT. So a quarter of a ton of TNT exploded in our kitchen, and amazingly nobody died in the room. Yeah, the game doesn't quite simulate it like that, did it? I'm pretty sure if you set off a quarter of a ton of TNT here, the mess would be a lot more than a small fire in Noodle Brain being a little bit singed. Pretty sure that would have blown a crater in a lot of this base. I mean, I know TNT like itself is not exactly the most powerful explosive, but it's still... It would have done a lot of damage, that. That would have messed things up. And, yeah, not quite that level. But there we go. Fancy hospital is under construction here. It'll be nice. It'll be on par with our new luxury one. Okay, at least we have got medicine in here now for people who are in the luxury hospital. Oh, this was before Stinty joined us. They have a scar from the auto mortar. Makes sense that would happen. Starbucks, it can walk again. Good stuff. You're getting there with the alcoholism. We're almost through it. I mean, if you end up passed out from weed a few times, not the biggest of problems. We can deal with that. Oh, Noodle Brain is... Okay, so I guess every cycle it has to be Yeah, okay, we're not gonna have that built before I think we bring some to us. I reckon tomorrow in the game, when we'll get everybody have breakfast and stuff, and then we will get people in tanks, and then we will call in this mech threat and see what happens. How many advanced? I've got 600 advanced components, which means I'm not too fussed about spending some on hospital beds. It's possibly the biggest upgrade I've done in this playthrough. I think the blue is just supposed to be the color. It's just the way it looks is a bit weird with the cover and the bed. Yeah, it just doesn't quite work on these Glitter World beds. These are mods, to be fair. So fair enough. And as I like Cliver's thinking, yes, it helps. Starbucks can't get in trouble if they are unconscious. Excellent thought process right there. We are churning out bits and pieces here, which is good. What does this need? Steel, stone blocks, chem fuel. Okay, that's what it needs. That's fine. Stone blocks is hardly a problem for us because we have a crap ton of concrete, and it's easy for us to make more concrete as well. We just turn this machine on and more concrete magically comes out the other end. It is 11 o'clock and we are hard at work building new beds. Oh, I was going to say, where's the thumper? That's where the thumper is. Noodle Brain's going to be a little bit annoyed. Why do people... why is Noodle Brain sleeping on the ground? Everyone has beds, don't they? The only thing I can think of is... Where is Noodle's bedroom? Do the ergonomic beds for some reason not count as... But Noodle's been a colonist for ages. So I don't think Noodle will have one of the newer bedrooms. Noodle will have... Okay, so yeah, Noodle doesn't even have... I don't know why you slept on the ground. Did you fall out of bed and just not bother getting up again? And just stay on the floor? Screw it, I'm comfy now. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, Sergio Turbo, you are hard at work making the hospital bed for us. Good stuff. Capito here, having a wander about, doing some good work. Yeah, maybe Noodle. Maybe you slept in the freezer. Who knows? It is possible. How are we doing for spacesuits? We are up to 3 spacesuits, so we want 10 to cover our basis. It's unlikely that I will use 10 people to go. Oh. Okay, so we can go and deal with this. 17 days. Yeah, we can take this out. Now, honestly, I think we take this out first. We can just convoy it with a tank. I was going to shuttle over there, but I think I'd rather take a tank. And seeing as it's literally on the road, might as well use my tank. There's no real reason not to at that point. Seeing as the tank journey will be quick, the tank is a lot safer. The shuttle, if you fly to an area you don't know with the shuttle, you run the risk of you won't have I think you won't get to choose where you land. Just had a thought. You know, I've got a thumper down here anyway. Why have I not done that? Other than we'll make the walls collapse. Maybe we don't bother doing that. Why have we got cigars? I guess we picked them up off a raider. Caleb with the bit saying there's a mod to choose where to land a shuttle. I might have to look into that actually. I feel like I kind of get why maybe it's done a bit for balancing reasons. But it's also a bit silly that like if you had the ability to fly this shuttle and you were flying to a new tile, maybe like you could have it's slightly more expensive to pick where you land, like fuel cost for example, but it seems a bit silly to to not have them allowed to pick where they land. Now, who would like to go on an away mission? We're going to take one tank for away mission. It's honestly probably not going to be the most exciting away mission, but volunteers are welcome in this. You can go there. Blindas, why are you so unhappy? Oh, the high psychic drone. Yeah, we're trying to fix that. Caleb is up for a mission. Caleb, you can drive, and Firebird is up for a mission. Firebird is up for a mission, and that should be fine. Halogen was... you know what? Gower is also volunteer. Gower, we haven't seen you on a mission for ages, so sure, you can come along as a gunner too in this. We will hopefully... We'll get that opened. Where is Gower? There we go. Is Longbow... While I'm sending Gower on this, is Longbow pregnant? I don't actually remember. Was Longbow pregnant again? Yes. Yes, they were. We're going to have another of the bows join the colony soon. You know, in previous playthrough, we had Longbow's family always coming to visit us. This playthrough, Longbow is... This is the origin story of the massive Longbow family. I was just curious about the like... impressiveness. So okay, so that's 107. What is the new one? 94. No, okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm just curious about how it affects. Is everyone in? Okay. If we form caravan, yeah, confirm. Travel supplies, don't do that, just... I don't think that means we've got stuff in it, I'm not going to worry. We know there's food in it, so it's fine. And then... Right, just go. Because I don't know why they want us to pick up random medicine, but it's fine. Right, the Abrams is off. Okay, let's say I just checked and the mod is cool to choose where to land. I shall have to have a look after the stream. Actually, If I don't do this now, I will forget. So let me just choose where to land. Let me just add that. So we will have that for next time. Squirrel has been ran over by a tank. Surprisingly, it is okay. It is fine. Right. They are all off. We'll wait for them to get back before we piss off the mechs here. Feels needlessly risky. Look at it go! The Abrams is in its element. With people in a separate thing, it's done weird things to the bar of people, but never mind. Squirrel burgers. You'd need to kill a lot of squirrels to really make that worthwhile. Is the problem with that plan, really? MG, are you? Oh no, you're here to actually supply us with medicine, which is good. MG is, I think, one of our chief medicine producers in this colony, which is good. You know, sometimes you need it. LaFord, what are you doing? Operating resource console. I guess maybe making some chem fuel. Yeah, we do have plenty, but okay. Exotic goods trader. Let's. Longbow, you're hanging around here. Let us find out what exotic goods they might have. Do you have more Nutrimine? I could do with some of that, to be honest. Do you want to buy weed? Oh! Okay, so... Oh, okay, so I thought they had arrived at their destination. No, we are just under siege. A siege has happened. I'm not sure they're going to want to be there. Although, annoyingly, that part of the wall... that part of the wall, that part of my defences are really difficult for me to fight them in, because they're really squashed up against the top part. And I can't really utilise my rocket artillery. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try, but... Drake, get in there. Matthew... Did you get fixed? You did get fixed. Sure, we'll give you a go as a rocket gunner. I'm going to kind of see where they go to set up their siege. And... hope. Oh, you're a desert tortoise, for sure. You have plenty of that. Okay, you've got plenty of nutrient. Fantastic. We wanted that. Some glitter world medicine. Sure, you know what? I'll pick it up while I'm here. Okay, I've got so much money. I don't really need to worry. Like, might as well, because you know what? I can sell you 1,000 coffee, and you won't be able to afford 1,000 coffee. Have you got anything else good? I should keep an eye out for... I haven't really looked much for it, but the corpse trees, if we ever see a corpse tree, I'll be very disappointed if I ever miss one, but do need to keep an eye out for it. We've got the fuel optimizer. Wall-mounted TV. No, I mean, they're not really that exciting. You know, I'll buy a telescope for them. For my colonists. Mining XP. Sure. We'll buy a book. Our bookshelf is not that, you know, not that good. So let's do that. Alright. Where is this siege going to take place? I'm really curious, because every time we've had a siege, they have spawned in the lower half, where there is... Normally, as you can see here, most stuff gets spawned down here. This is the first siege we've had to the north. Are they really going to be, like, nestled against our wall? I mean, I'm going to plink a rocket into them. Honestly, like, it's a good tactic. It's really tough for me to hit there. And half there. Oh, good lord, what have you got? Hold on. Shouldn't laugh. These are more dangerous than I thought. They're carrying mega weapons and they've got mechs. Okay. Right. Nope. We're going to take this a bit more seriously now. So I think I need to. Okay. Who have I got who is a good soldier? Around here. Who is awake? Right. Tommy can drive. Picard can shoot. So, didn't know, but it is interesting to see. Now factions can spawn with mechs in their ranks as well. Now, I don't know how powerful these really are, but it's interesting nevertheless. Incoming rockets. It's not gone very well for them, has it? If I'm honest. Good lord. Okay, I was slightly more scared of them, largely because I didn't know what they were capable of. I mean, I probably should still be wary, however. What has happened... Oh, they've given me some monster. Oh, they bought me an RPD as well. I like the RPD, although it's probably going to burn before we get there. Bought me a lot of food if it doesn't all burn to death. There's some coffee on fire. The mechs survive, but they're heavily injured. Well, most of it is. Yeah, I mean, 23mm automatic shotgun feels... Jeez, okay, so that's real dangerous. Yeah, no, these mechs are properly dangerous now. That is so much more damage than anything else we have. Wait, people forgot. People had been allowed freedom. Back into the walls you go. I'm so used to I'm so used to this base being set in lockdown. It doesn't really ever need to leave lockdown most of the time. Right, shut the doors to the base. Luckily, the raiders are going the long way round, but I will shut doors. Locust is going to be stuck in between the walls. Cora, get inside! Bloody yeah, knowing that would be Cora's luck. Right, there's a mad hedgehog. Stinty is losing their mind. Stinty, go have some weed. It will help you, I promise. Right, the tank has turned up. I mean, there is these yaks. Okay. Like, I want to deal with what's going on over there, but this bit here is a lot more important. Oh, Matt is crawling about on fire. There's a trade fair. I mean, that's cool and everything, but we aren't going to be involved in that. Bo's losing their mind. Right, if we just sit there and just shoot at the... I'm going to leave that to do its shooting, and hopefully we'll get rid of the psychic drone. Bo, don't go outside. You're going to get yourself killed. Do I have anybody that can go and protect you? Belisarius, you've dropped your gun. Ah, crap. Do I have any Marines who are awake? Rusmac. Get over there. I think all my armoured Marines are bloody inside the... Half my Marines have dropped their weapons. Cisco, get over here. We will try and keep people alive. Whoa! Okay. The Sky... Oh, Jamie's... sorry, Michael the Kiwi's brother... And Bumpy's wife has turned up. Who are these lot? Sky... Okay, well, the Skyflight Network are here to fight mechs. I don't really need to do much. I mean, I wasn't that fussed because we have more than enough in the kill box, but my allies, annoyingly, like, my allies are going to die unnecessarily because my kill box was going to be fine to deal with this. Well, no, you've walked past. Dude! Enemy. Did you literally just say hello to each other? No, you were talking to your friend behind you, but... What is going on here? I mean, this is a weird fight, but they've taken out one. Oh dear. He's going to destroy a shuttle engine. What is going on in the... What the hell has happened in here? What is going on with my colony? Right, so there's like a party in the storage shed. Right, you, Peter. Arrest Blindass, because Blindass is going to get themselves killed. Or blow up something expensive. Has this tank managed to shoot that yet? Okay. Psychic drone is gone. Okay, and the siege is over. What is happening here? Maybe they're fleeing? That lot there is still burning. Now, to be fair, I think we could have disassembled that and done a better job, but I don't think I really need to. Right. This is a little bit overkill, but I have to kill that hedgehog before I can leave. So, reform caravan. Just send that on its way, right? So that's going. Is there anybody up here worth saving? Unwaveringly loyal, unwaveringly loyal, unwaveringly loyal. Downed. They could be saved. Matt, I think, is going to burn to death. Probably. And another delicate wimp. It's a genie, I guess. That's what happens with that. Now, we know... what medics are close by. If we got... We know Sakura is a good medic. Tend to them. I think it was Lee is the other one we're going to grab. Dylan's asleep. Don't know about Viking. Tend to Lee. Right, have we arrested Blind? Okay, Peter's got Blindass. Captured. I mean, the Allies force off the mechs. Are they able to heal on their own? I don't know how they're healing, but... Yeah, you know what, Skyflight Network, I do appreciate... It was somewhat unnecessary. A lot of stuff has happened very quickly. The Allies did a great job. I mean, we didn't really need it, but I do appreciate the effort nevertheless. They have done well. We are trying to get people out too. There's Viking on the way. Where is Sakura? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, so the person died, the person burned to death. I mean, we all try and say leave before... If we... Hold on. And then... Hey, Dagon. They might go to put the fire out. To be fair, that is the section that is toughest for me to get to. Because I don't have a door in any of the walls up here. That's the closest door. Partly by design, but... Yeah, oh, it has now started raining, but... Slightly gutted, we couldn't get all the food. All the food is burnt before we could do anything. The only good thing we've really got out of this is an RPD. ACR's alright. I mean, I believe in real life, aren't they garbage? But... Oh no, that's a DRM. Never mind, I don't want a DRM. I want faster rate of fire than them. Did they really bring people with swords? I think they did. We might get 10 survival meals out of it. Okay, well, interesting thing that I have learned. People in tank, by the way, you can climb out. Interesting thing I have learned is that now enemy factions can turn up with mechs. That is new. That is new. That is interesting. Yeah. Oh, did we have people in the rocket artillery? Yes, I think we did. Well done, Matthew and Drake. Good shooting there. Yeah, that is very interesting. I think we lost a couple of allies, maybe. Oh, it's difficult to tell. No, that's gas trash. Did we lose it? We might not have lost a single ally. But yeah, like, I'm happy that they have mechs in raids. That makes it real interesting. That makes raids way more dangerous as well, which is cool. I don't mind that at all. I wasn't expecting it. I think that's the thing that caught me out more than anything. WA2, it's not a very good gun, but it's also quite cool. So I am going to pick up one of those. Yeah. Alien Invader, yeah, is correct. We had to soften the enemy up. Rocket artillery did a lot of the work. That siege was in a good place for the for the enemy. That siege was as good a place as you can get, because I have to be real wary about how I approach that area. So, like, tucked up against that wall is possibly as good a spot as they can go in some ways, because I can't go full bore with mortars, and the rocket fire has to be slightly indirect and all that good stuff. So yeah, it was the most effective they were going to be. Lynx, maybe be careful of the tank. Alright, Caleb, Gower, Firebird, you did a wonderful job there of making sure we all survived. Actually, maybe we leave this door open so people can sort out the bodies and crap. ARX isn't great. I don't think a Vector's any good. MG4, that's quite good. No? Okay, never mind. Not as good as I thought it was. Just a normal rifle. So this, the track anchor, I believe, was like a little wheeled thing. Either way, didn't really see what damage the guns could do on the mechs. They kind of largely broke before they got really stuck into the fight. But a lot of those mechs, those big autocannons, they were a bit scared, big auto shotguns, doing some significant damage. It was a bit scary. Gonna have to be up. Stinty was on the Psyche. Oh dear. High, stoned on Smokeleaf and high on Psyche. Stinty, do you have a... You don't even have a drug problem, really. Just having a bad time. Okay. That's cool. Sure, let's research napalm. That can only go real good. Right, let's put a Neutramine refiner up there as well while we are here. This thing's still going. 3 cycles remain. That won't get done today, unfortunately. MG was saying, can you get the MG4? I mean, we can allow that to be picked up. Do MG... What was your character? I mean, you can. The problem is, like, I could give you an MG4. The thing is, if I do give you an MG4, you'll be useless in a fight in comparison to the burn gauntlet that actually makes you useful. So yeah, I could give you an MG4, it's just not worth it. Sadly. I guess the doors got a little bit shot up here while that fight was going on. We might have to allow these corpses to be moved, at least, to try and make things better for people. Thank you very much, though, for the assist You are all pretty heavily armoured as well. Are you all in marine? Oh, you're in vac suit armour. Okay. Or you're wearing vac suits, I guess I should say. I think that is the first time we've had allies turn up for a useful thing. We've had allies turn up a couple of times, although they've normally been at completely useless points. So it's just, like, never that important. But that was a relatively... they weren't needed in that we were more than capable of dealing with it, but it was still, if there was a time to turn up, that was not a bad one. Yeah, Skyflight are, I believe, space. They're the ones we seem to trade a lot with, which I think is why they're allies. Teresa is on an insulting spree. Compared James May to a goose. Well, seeing as geese are the most dangerous animal in Rimworld, I wouldn't be that insulted by that. Insulted kangaroo's accent. They're going to get punched by somebody, but... or they're going to pass out and go to sleep. Don't know. Yeah, we could send Skyflight some steel. I don't actually know... because I don't think they have a base that I can send to. Okay, well, we can go up there. That is... so, yeah, I guess they sent people down from up there. But, yeah. Oh, Blindas is in... okay, they're just... Blindas and Teresa are just having an insulting match. We can... release Blindas. Teresa called Blindas a hare. Blindas insulted Teresa's courageousness. Absolute muppets. Caleb was a bit saying, if the slave ship gets called before the end of the stream, requesting Uhuru as a character name to get close to completing the crew from the original Star Trek. We can have a look. We can probably call a slave ship, to be fair. We haven't used one for a little while. So we may as well. I think everyone's asleep. When people are awake, we will look at doing that. Drake, thank you for the bits. I was saying there's an easy answer when rockets didn't do enough more rockets. I mean, you're not wrong. If in doubt, more rockets is probably the way to go. But yeah. Timmy Boy, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 15th month. A rollcast salute to you from chat. Sorry, I got distracted while there was... I presume that probably came in while we were dealing with the siege. Saying hello, everybody. I hope all is well. All hail the cube, of course. Also, how is my character doing and romance chances? Timmy, where... I mean, you are... so you are still alive, or Teresa... Oh, Teresa pissed off Dylan. And I'm pretty sure Dylan won the fight there. Okay, well, Teresa decided to... headbutt... well... okay, so you bit their leg and then got kicked... or you bit their leg and then got kicked in the head. And I guess the or headbutted their foot. Stupid. Honestly. Stupid characters sometimes. I love when you actually look into the details of what the idiots were doing. It is quite funny. We'll see. I'm not guaranteed to get anybody from here, because sometimes you get terrible characters available, but you never know. Janeway, what on earth route are you on? I got no idea. Oh, there they are. Bit of a weird way about, but it's fine. Oh, because you put your table down, and that's... you need to go get your table back. What I will do... yeah, go get your table and then find out who we can hire. You know, we'll go with the more positive terms. We've got so much stuff. We need so much more storage. There's never enough storage here. We're full of uranium at the moment. I guess we could sell some of it at some point. Janeway, have you got your table back? Are you actually coming back to the computer? You are. I'm going to say you've got your table. Nope. Oh, no, take it back. Yeah, you do. All is good. Dylan is fully healed. Yeah, Dylan won that fight, I think it is safe to say. The workshop, I mean, people are busy in the workshop. Jonathan's fixing up an RPD. Yeah, that's the one we just picked up. Right. The fact that they are all so cheap doesn't fill me with confidence. In fact, because they're all children. O'Neill. A delicate wimp, but I think that's just a genie trait, isn't it? Very good at crafting, good at intellectual, likes artistic, even though not very good at it. Hacknav is just not good at anything, really. And if they're only 179, they're going to be crap. Yeah. That's not great. O'Neill's not bad, to be fair. That's quite a good character. 9 crafting. 9 crafting, capable of shooting, although unlikely to ever be used for shooting, because a delicate wimp is not what you need. Less mental breaks as well. No, that's actually quite a good character. I'll take them. Will you... Oh, you have wargs. I haven't had a warg in ages. Oh, and you have got some Nutramine as well. I will nick that from you. Thank you. You will buy a Scyther Blade. Will you buy the random gloves? I didn't think you would. Anything interesting? Not really. You will, though, be happy to buy some... Let's sell you some coffee. 600 coffee? Cool. Yeah, 13 in this game, I believe, is classed as an adult, if I remember rightly. I love how they've just ended up with... Oh, okay, that's why it's plus 40. Like, they've literally just landed here, and it's plus 4, but it's to do with the... like, physically stunning and all that. Fellow coffee drinker. Boo. Right, so this one here was going to be... I'm not going to spell it right, so where is it gone on Streamlabs? Hurrah. Welcome. I guess we'll keep you with the yellow, because you can fight, but you're probably not going to. And you are probably going to mostly do crafting, I should think. More like you are much more likely to be needing to do crafting than art, for example. So if we put all of that up there, just realised I don't think I set... where have they gone? Did I set Starbucks? Okay, I didn't set Starbucks to bed rest, but everything else I did. Okay, so Huru should be fine. Childcare, 0 childcare skills in there. Why are you doing childcare? Don't do that. You are useless at that. Cool. Welcome to the colony. You can join the ranks of the... basically, you will join the ranks of Will Shoot. Where are you going? Where? Why are you putting clothes... I don't understand quite why they're putting clothes on this ship. Maybe because there isn't actually that much storage left elsewhere. What if... Okay, I think what we're going to have to do... stockpiles. I think I actually have to now start stockpiling up here. And then if we... That should be fine. And then... Oh, we need that open because we need people being able to dump stuff. Yeah, straight to the ship for a bedroom, as is traditions at this point. No, you are going to get one of the new bedrooms. You'll be the first in the new block of bedrooms. I mean, you get a nice, good, comfy bed, so, you know, not too bad. I am fully healed. Cool. Can't remember what from, but, yeah. Oh, the hospital does not have any heat in here. That's not ideal. I'm just going to check. Did that have... No, okay, it's just cold. I was just making sure that wasn't like these beds weren't counting as the floor for some weird reason. Shouldn't happen, but I also know what this game is like. So I will also double and triple check. Actually, no, 101. Don't know if that will work to get the heat around the room. I don't know how specific you have to be with placing of stuff. Because I want the beds aligning the walls, essentially. So we'll put heat in the middle, and then we'll probably get a couple of aircon units to hopefully cover that room. Right, has Uhuru gone and found some clothes? No, they're just carrying random clothes around. I love it when the characters make sense. Oh, Psychic Soothe! Good stuff. Right, Uhuru, can you just go get dressed now? There are plenty of clothes in here that you could wear. Beating out fire. What's on fire? Oh! Where did that come from? I have no idea. Who are you actually wearing? Okay. Wool military uniform. Meh. If it works. Was there lightning? I don't think there's been any lightning, though. Like, I guess that's where it comes from, but... Oh, well. It'll sort itself out. Just making sure no one is sleeping on the ship. Because the chances are... Oh, no, it's raining. Cool. Right. We are halfway there on the vac suits. The mech is being built. On Noodle Brain's starting it again. Or getting it continued. That thing's apparently a bit of a faffed build for Sergio. We're fixing up a WA-2000. Oh, Huru, we might as well give you a gun. Because you're in a bit of a weird position of being interested as a soldier, but not really. Ultimately, you are one of these that I would not want to end up having to fight with, because you would go down quite quickly, but in a all-hands-on-deck situation, they're not the worst person to have trying to defend us. So, yeah. They're a better shot than some, at least. Teresa, you're pretty mangled. Blindas the second... Blindas the second, not enjoying farming in the rain, has decided they want to go hide in their room. So get out. You know, I don't blame you totally. I do understand that. We can make all sorts of flaw. I mean, a lot of this what I'm just doing here is researching for the sake of researching. Oh, we're gonna research Siegebreaker armor, won't we, at some point? Might as well. Why not make some incredibly heavy-duty armor? Might need it at some point. It's nice to be getting a harvest at the 9th of December. Up to 5,400 meals. Always a good thing to have. Always a good thing to have, keeping food in check. Why is there chocolate there? And it's going to block the output of this, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it is. Damn it. Of course it finds a way to have some random thing block that up. Oh. Okay, Starbucks wants to go on a tobacco binge. I don't really care about that. There are some cigars around the place. Go for it. It's probably slightly better than smoke leaf. Maybe not a huge amount. But, you know, it's not a big problem. In fact, Scotty's gone and found a joint. So there is that. Caleb, thank you for the bits. They're saying it might be worth assigning characters a low shooting skill but passion for it to hunting so they can get their skill up. Yeah, I mean, the thing is we just so rarely go hunting. I should look. I should try and find the mod that has like the target practice that can be a way to increase their shooting. Because, yeah, we so rarely hunt that I don't really bother with it. Because, we're just not going to use that skill. Composite bow, you've walked all the way to use the ship computer. Of course you have. I should be surprised, but I am not. How much money have we got stored? 130. Cool. That's good. The butt stuff snakes are still going fine after their little scare. Can I train you? No, I can't train you. It's just kind of wandering about. There is a cheetah carrying the berries. Oh, some visitors. Again, the game lags a little bit. Oh, Paul with green hair. The friendly Paul is turned up. I mean, our two Pauls are doing okay, as far as I am aware. Dagon's back in the box. Dagon does love a good box. Yeah, Norman to say there's a mod for training both shooting and melee. Yeah, I've seen one as well. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to have a look and see if I can find one at some point to try and help with that. But there we go. Yeah, we have... I mean, admittedly, we have been building spacesuits. They were just not ready. I mean, we haven't poured absolutely everything into building them, but they have been one of the priorities for us, and they're just a complicated thing to build. Yeah, they take a long time to build. So, it is not a surprise that they're not quite ready. The mechs, these things look really cool. I'm really interested to see how it's going to affect raids going forward, as enemy factions can now turn up with them, which is neat. There is a crow angry at Honda. Would you look at that? The cat took out... I also love that the turret shot at it. Yeah, Honda had a heart attack. Oh, are all the crows angry? Oh, all the crows are angry. The crows have got angry. Petrolhead, are you... Oh, you're actually quite good at melee. Okay, well, you just punched a crow to death. Okay, well, Petrolhead punched 2 crows to death, and one got shotgun turreted. Okay, you got pecked on the leg. That's fine. And there we go. Michael the Kiwi is using that outside. Admittedly, I wouldn't be... It's 10 degrees. But it's also raining and it's night. If it wasn't raining, sure, use the little picnic area for a smoke. Not a bad idea. You're actually being quite respectful when you are smoking around a kid. But to be fair, the kid just turned up while you'd already started. But I digress. Firebird, in the end, we didn't need your gun to deal with the crows. But yeah. There we go. That is going to be the end of today's stream. Scrub is going to go on a flirting frenzy next time around. That's going to work. They've got no chance with anybody at the moment. Yeah. The mech stuff looks really interesting, way more interesting and way more involved than I was expecting, which is always nice. It's always great when a mod turns out to be that way. Which is fascinating. We will see how that goes. The training mod is called Misc Training. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, we dealt with the siege. We took out a psych tower. We took out some mechs. Next time out, I guess we're going to be fighting bigger and badder mechs and see what happens. Curious to see how challenging they're going to get. Our defences are very tough, but you know, we have seen the occasional weakness or occasional concern. If they send a lot of those tanks, a lot of those shielded enemies, you know, it's going to take a while for our turrets to get through them. But yeah, it's good to see the defences are working. Tycan is now fully healed. What did you get hit by? I don't know. Well, there we go. That will be it for this evening. That is it for this stream. Now, I am likely to be back on Friday this week. So, yeah, next stream should, fingers crossed, be on Friday for everyone. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing yet, but yeah, there shall hopefully be a Friday stream. However, that shall be it for seeing. A very big thank you to those of you who donated and those of you who subscribed. It is always very much appreciated indeed. And of course, I thank you all very much for watching, for spending your evening here with us, trying to build mechs, and still not going to space. Next time, maybe? I mean, we're slowly getting there. Maybe we'll have enough spacesuits next time, I don't know, to take the Avenger up to the skies. But yeah, shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.